Hey everybody, welcome back to In the Kitchen with Ken. Today I'm going to cook up a little family treat that we always make during Thanksgiving. Martha and Rosie have always made this for us and the kids have always loved them. But it's just a little apple. I've got about 10 Honey Crisp apples that Pam and I picked up this weekend. And this nice little gadget that Pam got me that makes life a little bit easier. Peeled all these apples, then just core them. This thing, pop ball out there. We're going to take our apples and we're going to put them down in our skillet. Already got it kind of hot. And to this, I'm going to add about 1/4 of a stick of butter, a little lemon juice. I'm going to get this stirring, let that start melting up a little bit. Now also to this, I'm going to add about a cup of brown sugar. You really want to mix this up well, get all those apples nice and coated in that brown sugar. And also to this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour and about a tablespoon of some cinnamon. That'll help this really thicken up. Oh man, that smells delicious. But you're going to want to cook these down probably for 20 to 30 minutes. They'll get nice and soft and already be done. And then we'll add them up to our pie crust. All right, you can see our apples are cooking down really nice. Some of that brown sugar is going to caramelize on the bottom of the pan. If it gets too bad, just add a couple of tablespoons of water to it. That'll help kind of free that up a little bit more. And that steam will help with the apples too, help cook them. You just want to cook them through till they're good and soft. Now while those were cooking through, I've been working on my dough too. All I did was take a couple of Pillsbury dough crust and I rolled them out. I wanted them to be a little bit thinner than what they normally are. Then I'm going to take this little tin here and I'm going to cut out a nice little circle. This end, you should be able to get 3 of them out of this. You're going to pick up what you don't use, just kind of roll it up, a little ball, and we'll roll that back out and make at least one more crust, maybe one more crust and then a smaller one. Last one here. Good. We like these a little bit better than a pie when we were kids because you could just kind of grab them and go, take them out down to the pond or whatever and fish and have your little dessert there also. All right, now we got those ready. Let's check back on our apples. They probably need a couple more minutes. We're going to let them get nice and soft. All right, now that our apples are about cooked through, kind of let them cool down a little bit and we're going to take them, add them to our pastry over here. We just want to lay this out almost like we did our empanadas. A couple of them on here. Look how good that looks. Sugar's all nice and caramelized. Tell me that isn't going to be good. There's a couple little apple wedges on there. Not too many. I'll make sure it'll seal good. All right. A little preview. All right, now you're going to take this, just fold it over, be nice and gentle with it, and you're going to seal it with your fork, fingers. You could pinch it if you wanted to. And we're going to give a couple pops in the top here just to let it breathe a little bit. Set that aside. Once we get all these made up, we'll take them and coat them with a little egg white too. That'll help crisp that outside of it up a little bit, give it a pretty little color to it. And now it's just a matter of making up the rest of these, getting them in the oven for about 15 or 20 minutes, 375 degrees, and you will have one nice little treat for Thanksgiving. All right, now that we've got these all coated up, just make sure all the little sections, we want everybody nice and even. Now also on top of this, just a little bit, I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon sugar. Just a little bit. All right, like I said, we're going to put this in the oven about 15 to 20 minutes at 375 degrees. We'll be ready to go. All right, now that these have been cooking for about 15 minutes, let's pull them out and see how they look. Oh yeah, nice and golden. Look at that. See that little cinnamon sugar on top of it? How good does that look? Let's grab a hold of one of these. Set that sucker down. You can just hear that inside there. Crust looks good. Huh. The apples are nice and soft, and that nice caramelization from that brown sugar, those are delicious. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's recipe, and I hope you give it a try. And we'll see you next time on In the Kitchen with Ken. And remember to check out my fan page on Facebook. Bye now.